Not sure if you remember, Young M.A., but welcome back to the cruise show.
Already, of course I remember.
Smart, very smart. Still a smart artist.
Come on, don't do
very smart. Now, we had you very early on. I think Ooh was barely popping, right?
Possibly, maybe like a few months after it dropped.
Yeah, man. And we were talking about Her Story then.
Right.
Her Story is the album, and
Yes.
it's officially on
Officially.
its way.
That's a fact. We got it officially coming into place, man. I know it was a minute ago.
Yeah, I know. And I see the fans in the comments too. They're like, about time.
Yeah.
Bro, fans love you, but they will break you down as fast as they love you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
That's a fact, bro.
You know, they're like, it's about time.
It's like your family. Like your family, you fight with your family,
Yeah.
but they
That's
love you
exactly
after the
it. That's a
day.
great way to put it, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like family, and you allow them to get on you because
Exactly,
it's like family.
yeah, and you know you owe them that.
Yeah,
At the same time.
Do you feel like you owe people, like as an artist?
My
like
supporters, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Not
right?
people, not everybody else, but
Yeah.
my supporters, the ones that
Supporters.
lock in with me. Yeah, hell yeah. I always feel like I owe them. Me owing them is like owing myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
With Her Story, the title has never changed.
no.
You've kept that title
For a
in
very
your
long
heart
time.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
Before you even started recording the album, you had the title.
Yes.
You never had a different title in mind.
No.
Such a powerful name too. Like,
Her Story is it, man. I was thinking
Yeah.
Historic. You feel me? What else are we doing part of the
Historic,
rollout?
okay.
You know what I mean? Because this is a historic album.
Right. Oh, I like that. I like that. Her story.
you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That could be like another name, you know, like coming
That's
up.
Yeah,
the-
the next
that's the
album.
trilogy?
Yep.
Or
I think I might owe that to you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just
Story,
pay Leslie. Just pay Leslie. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's team effort.
You feel me? Yo, so life is good. You living good? You stressing out? How's your health doing, man? You doing okay?
Yeah. I'm like,
You're a vegetarian
She's
now?
vegetarian.
Yo,
no, I'm not
Amazing.
You
vegetarian.
slimmed down a
No,
lot
yeah,
from
you
last
don't
time.
eat meat.
You're not
I'm not
eating meat.
vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian.
Are you,
No,
You don't like
man.
labels.
I
I get
eat
it.
shrimp. I eat fish.
Oh, you're
okay, you don't eat.
pescatarian.
Okay,
Yeah,
pescatarian.
like-
Pescatarian. But so we're not eating meat, right? So we're living better.
How
We're
long has that
drinking
been going
green
on?
juices every morning.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I cheated. You know, I cheat
We all
every
cheat.
now and then. We all cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We
But when
have to.
when I first started, I did go for a minute, like a good 7-8 months. You know what I mean? Straight without no
meat.
But I don't do dairy. Like cheese is like is the hardest thing for me is
Yeah.
cheese
So
because
tough.
I
cheese,
love
sour cream, ice cream.
everything.
Yeah,
Cheese is
melted cheese
everything.
and
Like
butter.
cheese is
I'll
everything.
bleed for ice cream and cheese, my G.
So that's like my the most like difficult thing to kind of like let go. So every now and then I have like a cheese pizza on the cheat day and stuff like that.
there you
But
go. There you go.
I'm saying, bro.
Cauliflower pizza. It's a
Have
vibe.
you had that yet? Cauliflower pizza?
Nah, what's
It's pretty
that?
good. It's basically instead of bread, it's cauliflower that's laid out.
But it
Okay.
tastes
Like
like
bread.
bread. Well,
But
depending
the
on
bread
who
ain't
you
the
ask.
problem.
No,
it's
and
the
then there's
cheese.
vegan cheese too on
How
top.
do vegan?
It's-
I heard about vegan. I'm scared to taste
Vegan
it. I don't
cheese is
believe in the
trash.
vegan stuff, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna lie. I'm starting to feel a little weird about this vegan, Impossible and
No.
Beyond.
Wait a second.
I'm
Beyond
scared.
Burgers and Impossible Burgers are fire. Do you think
No,
it's an
I
agenda?
had it. I had it at Fat Burger before. I had
There
the
you go.
Impossible Burger. It was so good.
Fat fries
Yeah.
or
But
skinny
something
fries?
is some skinny fries.
Fat fries.
No, I like skinny fries.
All right.
You like skinny fries?
Yeah, I'm a skinny fry. If I feel like I'm eating like a burger or something, I feel like I need like little fries to go. Not like it's just too much.
Yeah,
at
too much
once.
fat, you feel me?
Yeah, it's too much, man. You
Too much
you
fry,
need a
right?
whole
Yeah.
big thing. Of
What
soda.
about like for women, skinny women or thicker women, or somewhere in the middle, slim thick?
I like them. I like them with shape.
With shape, you don't like them just thick and nasty.
That's not my style.
That's not your
That's
style?
not my type.
I feel you, but,
But
I've seen the videos.
I think they're
Yeah, you
beautiful.
gotta take
I've seen the videos that you've
I think
directed,
they
for research.
beautiful. I think there's a lot of beautiful big women, thick
Yeah.
women, but my preference, I'm little. I'm not nothing like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little person, so I need
You
something
are
I
not a
can.
little person.
I mean, I'm not like real tall, and I'm not.
How tall are you?
I'm only 5'7".
Okay.
5'7".
Yeah, well, I need to clarify that because if you go on Google and Wiki, they be like, I think they put I'm like 5'4",
You know they'll look.
5'3".
You know they'll search, right?
That's
3
so
inches
weird.
makes a
like,
difference. You feel me?
that
That
makes
really
a lot.
I'm
It is.
5'6", 5'7", dog. I fluctuate. I don't know how that's
Ah,
possible.
see, my
but
girlfriend is 5'2". I'm 5'7". I have height on her.
That's perfect.
That's a big difference, bro.
That
That is a
That
big
is.
difference. Absolutely, man.
Come on,
In
man.
relationships, have you ever cheated? Are you a faithful person? to
Of
the
course,
people you're
I've
with?
cheated. Like I ain't gonna sit here on this
We've all
mic
cheated.
in
Wait,
front.
Les, have you cheated?
I've never cheated, no.
No, some people don't cheat, bro. But I
Les.
could
I
never
haven't.
be here thinking
I really
like,
haven't.
like I did a lot of damage in my past with people I was in relationships with. I can't deny
story.
that.
Yeah.
I've talked about it. Like I've
Yeah.
said it. You know what I mean? So
Good for you, man.
yes, but now I'm at a point where I don't have time for that. Like that is
Yeah.
just too much to deal with now. Like when I was younger, it
The
was
cheating
like
game has gotten very elaborate, right? 2 phones,
It's
3
hard to.
phones. You got to keep up with your stories,
Yo.
your
Instas.
alibi, and
you
your
got
Finsta.
social
Yeah.
media. It's the social
FaceTime.
media.
Do you have a Finsta?
FaceTime.
Do you have a fake Instagram page where you can just lurk on people that you don't necessarily care about, but you still want to see if they're doing better than you or worse?
No,
I
I have
Wait,
one.
Insta?
It's like a fake
It's a
Instagram
fake
account where
Instagram
you
page.
check, where you can like look at.
You post pictures of puppies and whatever just to look official, but you lurk on
Unless
other
you got
people.
like 3 of them.
She's
Oh,
got
so
3.
it's not Finsta is not like another social thing.
No,
No.
It's
No.
actually just a fake Instagram page.
That's a good way to call it.
Like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
Some
a
people
fake-
like I
no,
said.
I
they-
don't
Instagram.
have that though.
You don't have that. Leslie has what, 2 or 3?
I have 2. I only really use one.
One of them
Why?
should post nothing but
And-
puppies.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I heard this before. I really thought it was like another social
Social
thing. Yeah.
No, it's a fake Instagram page where you can, basically watch other people's stories.
From another, just creating another account.
Yeah, they don't know
Yeah,
it's you.
so this way,
I thought they was
Keep
like,
up.
I
You
thought
watch
they
the
was
story,
like,
you keep up
I
with
thought
them?
Instagram was real like specific on those fake accounts now, like spamming accounts and stuff like that. I thought
well,
you
yeah,
wasn't
every
able to
once in a
just
while I
make
think there's a
accounts.
sweep, but if you make it look official enough,
Yeah, it's like you can
Nah,
have
I
a
don't
business.
got time for that. That's
Yeah.
too much. Y'all really do that? Like,
And I
I have
mean,
one.
you
There's
said
one-
make it look official. Like that's
Bro,
too
get
much.
that
I don't
bitch-
even like.
get
I don't
that
even
bitch
like.
verified. Go all the way with it.
Hell no,
doing
y'all
the
wanna-
most.
I don't even like being on my Instagram.
No, you don't like being on Instagram?
I
Instagram
be
is
catching
too-
your lives though. I like
It's
your
too-
lives. You're very
Every now and
Yeah.
then, you
Very
know, I get on
candid.
live.
Yeah.
It's because I gotta just stay in tune with the people that's rocking with me.
Of
Other
course,
than
of
that,
course, of course.
Yeah, man.
You're public. You're people.
I gotta-
Rihanna just got on live, right? And she needs help. Any suggestions? She wants to make her IG
All
live a
she
little more
gotta do
popping.
is look in the camera. Bro. They gonna go crazy, bro.
Yo, would you risk it all for Rihanna?
Nah,
Yeah,
No?
you would. I'm gonna answer for you. Yes, she would.
I will risk it all for Rihanna.
Risk your
Will Rihanna
relationship.
risk it all for me?
She might.
I might ain't good enough for me.
That's right.
For me to be like,
those are
You
words.
need
Yes.
answers. I have
for
a
me
few
to say I'm
suggestions.
gonna risk it all.
Yeah.
I have a few suggestions on how Rihanna can get it popping on IG. She could always go in on her label. She could always clout chase and talk about somebody crazy, or she could air out her boyfriend. That'll get it popping. A nip slip or two wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. I agree, but I don't think
Or
she needs to do
Rihanna could
anything.
just
She's
whine on camera. She could
she's
just work.
Rihanna.
And that's it.
That's it.
know,
And then she'll
right?
get off after 5 minutes.
I can watch.
And
No, then I get off.
Her numbers will go up.
Crazy.
No, I
Yeah.
get off in under 5 minutes.
Yo, you wildin'.
Yo, son.
When I was broke, I never hated. I just waited to flex because in my mind I already knew I was next.
You
Yo.
feel me?
Hello.
Her story. Her story
Yes,
drops
sir.
next Friday, September 27th.
September
Ooh.
27th, man.
Days after my birthday.
How are you
Thank
celebrating?
for the
For
birthday
real?
present,
Oh, is it
man.
really? You're right.
That
on.
makes you Libra.
That's
Yeah.
right.
What are
Libra
you?
gang.
I'm an Aries.
I'm an Aries as well.
You an Aries?
Yeah.
I felt like we talked about this before.
Yes, we
I felt
have.
like we did. Yeah.
You do remember.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Come on, don't do that to me,
Yeah,
man.
Hollywood, dog.
She's good.
You never know. You never know.
And what's
Yeah,
your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Yo, I just read that. I read
Get
Taurus
outta
in you.
here. No, you didn't.
How?
Yeah, I'm really
'Cause
into
I'm
astrology.
so am I.
You
I'm really good at
I
reading
think
people.
That's bullshit.
No,
man.
it's.
To you? Like,
I can read signs
Go
too.
ahead, go
I can
ahead.
no,
read
soon as I
someone-
looked at you, I was like, Taurus. And you said Taurus.
How?
Wait till
How?
Garcia
Because
hears this.
I've
Yeah.
come, like, I just really pay attention and I observe. As soon as I know, like, get to know somebody, I ask them their sign. So
You
that
believe
locks
in
in.
Mercury and
Thank
retrograde and all of that?
you. Mhm.
I believe
Retrograde,
in
yep.
that too. But listen, if you're an Aries, you're an Aries. I mean, I get it. We're
Nah,
stubborn.
it's moon
we're
signs, too.
hot-headed,
You ever
we're-
heard of moon signs?
Rising sign.
Rising.
now, too.
Out of hand.
It's a lot.
My girlfriend actually told me that. I didn't know shit
Uh-huh,
about that.
yeah,
That's one thing I
it's
Teach
could
a
have
us.
thing,
said.
though.
Teach me.
I
please.
was not up on that. I just thought
It's
I
a
knew
whole
about the
lot.
whole.
Is it part of third eye and all of that?
No, it's
or-
really important.
Okay.
Your moon sign is actually almost more important than your actual sign.
Please break it down for me in a few words.
Here,
please.
let me.
All right.
You know
so
what?
for example, your sun sign is kind of like how you think, like how you think.
Okay.
Your moon sign is your emotions, how you feel.
Got it.
So in relationships, your moon sign will matter more in the relationship than your sun sign. Your sun sign will matter more with like other
I
people.
lost my place already. Moon sign is what again?
Your emotions, your
Okay,
feelings,
emotions.
Like
okay,
how you
I
feel.
Okay,
how you feel.
So that's more important.
And yeah, and your moon sign is also how you execute. Your sun sign is more so how you think, how you plan, and stuff like that. So your moon is like your emotions, like what you feel.
I thought you didn't have time. This sounds like a lot of work.
Yo.
Get a Finsta instead.
Yo, hey, so I was taught this, bro, and I was interested
Yeah.
because it makes me have understanding on anybody I come across now. You know what I
Right,
mean?
Right.
So
right,
I'd be
right.
like, oh, you
How's
was,
the energy in this room?
I'm getting
Uh-oh.
I'm getting
What are you
Aries
feeling?
from you.
getting
Definitely. I
Aries?
got Taurus from her. I ain't get yours yet. But when you said Libra, it makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you say you're getting Aries from me, what does that mean?
Aries, our personality, we just
Boom, boom.
yeah, we ain't afraid of nothing. We straight on point.
I'm a little afraid of things, but that's all right. I mean,
You can't tell if you are.
Yeah, you can't tell. Okay, let me put it like that. We do have fears. I think everyone has fears.
You just go
absolutely.
with it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you just couldn't read you. You couldn't
What are
read.
you scared of?
Going
broke.
Scared of broke. See, you Aries.
Yo.
You Aries.
Y'all
about to say,
y'all best friends.
go-
Yeah, for
Go,
real.
bro.
Go, bestie.
Go, bestie.
Go,
Go,
bro.
bestie.
Hey, me.
Go ahead,
That's
friend.
like the biggest fear right there.
Because you've been there, and you know what it's like. You know what it looks like. You know what it smells like. You know what.
And that's worse.
You know
It's-
the textures of being broke.
And it's worse to not be broke no more and go back.
Sure,
I'd
but
rather
you've
just-
spent
if you
your
broke,
last
stay broke.
dollar, right? So you're not scared of that.
What you mean?
Like we've been broke. We're not scared to be broke.
Oh yeah,
We
we're not
just
scared to
don't
be
wanna
broke. We just
go.
don't want to go back there because then you become a failure. Like how do you get to one position and then
Yeah.
you end up allowing yourself to be pulled back? I don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's
Yeah.
dumb easy to get broke or to
I know.
become broke now,
but
right?
then that makes you weak.
In your field, it's even easier
Right.
because you want to keep up, right?
Right.
You want to be ahead.
Right,
All
right.
that takes money.
Right.
You know.
And that's true. But you gotta mentally just humble yourself, prep yourself, and understand that are you doing this to impress other people or are you doing this for you?
Yeah,
to be good?
yeah. That's why I say long live Nip, man.
Yeah.
Nip taught us, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Although,
Rest in peace.
you know, he did have the ice, he did have the Maybach, and he had a nice home, I'm sure, you know what I
Right.
mean? He had a lot of things, but he also had many businesses, and he
Yeah.
also
Absolutely.
left a lot for his
Invested.
family.
And you want prizes, you want trophies for the things you accomplish. So sometimes you wear those trophies and sometimes you don't.
You invest in your money?
Yes.
Good.
Absolutely.
Good. We're
Yeah.
buying food chains, property. Not to get into
Definitely
your business,
property. Not food, but retail.
but Retail
Oh, that's
stuff?
dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
clothing
You own
and
half
stuff.
of Fashion Nova? Is that what you're saying?
I am working with Fashion Nova too.
Yeah.
Like
Retail here in New
but
York?
that's not what I'm
or
talking- in New York.
in-
You are here in New York.
My bad. Here in Cali or
Not
New York?
Cali, back in New York.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yo, Fashion Nova just took down Forever 21.
For
That's the
real?
reason why they're
That
going
was the
bankrupt.
truth?
Absolutely.
I think
Forever
so.
21, yeah.
But
they
going
just
back-
know.
going back to
That's, that kind of makes sense. Now that you think about it.
Going back to the business thing in your last freestyle quote, you said, "Let's start a business, not a gang." Would you say something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I think that's powerful using your platform.
Let's start a business, not a gang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the exact?
Instead of
bar-
starting a gang, nigga, let's start a business.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That reminds
I
me.
say either you ganging or you gaining. It's not a hard decision. You can still be
Sure.
a star without the star position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically saying like, you know, a lot of people they look for that limelight and the luxury of things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The front street and the shines and
The likes.
you know what I mean?
the
Everything.
views,
The
the
views, just the
clicks.
outer layer or whatever the case, and understanding you can still be a star without being in that position. And
Sure.
that means by doing things the right way, investing and getting involved in businesses and being behind the scenes.
Thanks
It's
for
like,
saying that,
you know
man.
what I
Thanks
mean?
for
That's what I'm
saying
saying. Like,
because
you
a lot
like,
of people
I'd
think
rather that.
rapping is just what tattoos, ice, fuck life,
Right,
let's
right.
get it now.
Girls.
Right. And
Yeah.
those and 9 times out of 10, people like that don't even really got it. The
That's
ones
facts.
the ones that's the
man,
stars.
Yeah, that's facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Have you met an artist and they weren't the artist that they portray to be?
I probably did.
You probably have.
I don't know though.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? Like
right,
I
right.
came across a
I'm
few
not
of
asking
them.
for names, but I'm sure
But
that
I don't
has
know
happened.
specifically detail if
Yeah.
really what they, you know, portraying is really what it is. I don't know.
Sure. That reminds me of what Snow the Product said. She said, fuck weed, legalize my mom. Yo, facts.
Bars.
Bars.
Yo,
That's
your
true.
your
That's
top
true.
5 favorite bars of MA, young MA. Your top 5 favorite punchlines.
Mine of
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
hard.
Come on,
She
top
has so
5.
many. Yeah, I'm sure
a
it's
fan
hard.
of your punchlines.
Oh
Listen,
my
you got
God.
You are a fan. Yup.
yo shit's a boxing match. Every track.
Is that how you see it? It's because hip hop is somewhat of a contact sport. I would assume. I would say
What do you mean, like?
you got to hit hard, my G, to win.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. Like, and it's to me, it's just kind of like naturally come out sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even. Sometimes I'll be accidentally spitting bars, and
Is
I'll
it the
catch
way you were
it,
brought up? Is
and
that what
I'll
it is?
catch it afterwards. You know what I mean?
What you said? You said even before I was rich, host still noticed me. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's me.
That's a fact. Even when I wasn't rich, them hoes still noticed me. I said, but I would leave a bitch if she crossed me like a rosary. Because
fact.
even when I
Cool,
wasn't
cool, cool.
rich, them hoes still noticed me. And that's facts. You know what I mean? I ain't never had a problem with the ladies back before.
People
Like,
think
You never had problems with the ladies before.
Nah. I always was getting girls.
Lucky.
She's an
I always had an
Aries,
issue
yeah.
with girls, man. What are you gonna do? Look at this face, but that's I envy that, man. I really envy
no, but
that.
for your top 5 punchlines, MA punchlines, top 5.
Top 5.
that you're like, damn, I did that?
You want to text us your answer later?
I want to hear it now.
I want y'all to hit like, because I got some stuff on the album that I'm saying some punchlines on, man.
Yeah, I have a question.
Reveal some.
So,
Well,
nah,
it's
y'all
a
can-
punchline. It ain't the
Nope.
whole
But
record.
we gotta wait.
No.
Is there a
Bro.
line that didn't make it on the album that is in your head where you thought, damn, I should have put that in there, or I might still put that in there?
Damn. Let me see.
There is. I could tell by the smile.
Mhm.
I'm reading Aries. I just learned how.
Yo, your moon sign.
Yo,
Let me see.
I'm
Let me
hitting
see.
you with a moon sign. We love you very much here, and you're very safe here, young M.A.
I got.
See, I knew it. It's in there.
It's
It's
because
in
I know,
there.
'cause I know I might eventually put this one out too.
I feel you. I don't want. I want you to do something you don't want to do. You feel me? But all right. How about this? Are we
that
talking
album.
about our? Are we talking about your brother on the album?
Yes.
Yeah. How so?
Not. I didn't really get too deep into that situation.
Because I would assume that's very tough to
Yeah,
even
yeah,
think about.
Yeah.
yeah. One song on the album is called "No Love,"
Mm-hmm.
featuring Young and May, and you know what I mean. I'm
Her
serious.
story Friday, September 27th.
Yeah.
And in that song, you know, that's where I really touch on a sensitive situation that happened in my life, and it's very relatable to people who obviously been through the same thing, or even if you haven't and you feel like you're experiencing, because really the song is based on just understanding your enemies sometimes be your friends. You know what I mean? And that's really where the song stems from. That's why it's No Love. It's just basically letting people know that there's no love in these streets that you seem to praise all the time. All these guys out here think this they block and all that, and you don't even own nothing on this block. You know what I mean? So
You're
it's
fighting for the
like
government, bro.
you're
You might
right,
as well join the
right.
army.
You know what I mean? And a lot of these young kids and stuff are looking up to people in the streets because they looking for some type of love.
I mean, you did, right?
Yeah,
Growing
like
up?
we all did. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
absolutely,
Like
same.
youngin' in the street, growing up, like you think this is all right, and you realize that is sometimes it's just like it's all like just
a facade.
yeah, it's like a facade when you really think about it,
Let them know.
and it be the ones closest to you sometimes that envy you.
Yep.
And that kind of happened to my brother. You know, he got killed by someone that he was around. You know what I mean? Playing video games with, and hanging out at the crib with, and not knowing later on that this gonna end up being the same person and take your life. You know what I mean? So that song is basically what I touch on. And
It's heavy stuff, young
Yeah.
man.
How old was your
Yeah.
brother
Tough,
when
man.
he passed?
he was 20.
20.
Oh man, God bless you. That is heavy stuff. With
Yeah.
what you've seen, with what you've felt, and what you continue to see in this business.
Right.
Is there therapy? Is there someone you can speak to? Your girl? Is there a doctor you see?
I speak to, like you said, like my family sometimes, my girl. I don't really like to talk to my mom too much about it because she's the one who lost him. You know what I mean? Like she lost
She's
him.
also
So,
dealing with it.
so
yeah.
she's dealing with it too. My mom always comes to me and like, you know, you can always talk to me, but I already could tell my mom go through enough. Is
You don't want to
already.
be a burden.
So I don't feel like I should be a burden. I feel like that makes me weak. I have to hold it down, like financially and
It's okay. It's okay to feel weak, though. It's okay to feel
yeah,
weak.
but
A
it's,
lot of us.
it's not
do.
even that. It's just she already has enough to carry. She was already worried about me
I know.
out here.
I know.
You know,
But listen, what do I
moving.
know? But it
Yeah.
could help
You
your mom
understand
if
what
you
I'm
guys
saying?
talk
Maybe
about
even
it.
therapy
absolutely.
together.
right.
To go through it
Is
together.
she
I
gonna hear the
never
album?
was
Has she
really-
heard the album? Your mom?
Oh, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What
She
you think
definitely
about
heard that. I don't even think she heard the No Love song. I don't think I let her hear that yet. She heard a few other songs on there. She's been pressing me like, why haven't you dropped this? Like she's always been saying, hurry up and drop this album. Hurry up and drop this album. From I'm talking about way before.
Her, your fans.
Yeah.
I had a trainer as well, and we were talking about you like a year ago, and she was like, "She just needs to hurry the fuck up already."
Yeah. I had that all the time. I done heard it from my mother and everything.
Yeah, I mean, she was rolling her eyes, and I was like, "Yo, does she owe you money? I mean, you got points on the album? Like, why are you so mad?" But you know what it is it's emotion because people love you and
Yeah.
they want
People want
get
you to win.
know you.
For
They want you
real.
to win.
Yeah.
Man,
Understood. Hell
People
yeah.
really want you to win. I want you to
We're
win.
ready.
She wants you to win. Let's want you to win. Chris wants
yeah,
you to
man.
win.
Her story is on its way Friday, September 27th.
Yes, sir.
Got to get this out. It's historic.
Her story.
Yes.
You feel me?
Historic.
Yeah, historic.
Absolutely.
Her story. The album sounds like it's gonna be a good one, man. And I know
Yeah.
this is the first, so it's very important,
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
What are we doing to celebrate the album?
Well, back in New York, I got a few things popping, man. Release parties.
Yeah.
I got the East Coast already locked in. It's just now I got to plan for this side of town.
Yeah, what's up?
Come to this side.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, I got to, of course, bring it in New York. You know, that's
Of
the
course.
city.
Yeah.
Of course.
Got
and
it.
then,
Got it. Yes.
yeah, but then eventually we come back on the West Coast and we get some things set up out here too, and
Let's
have
do
fun
that.
and enjoy
Yeah.
it.
You need a DJ.
Cause I
It's
love
DJ
LA,
Leslie.
man.
Yeah, you
LA
love
is
LA?
LA show love. What?
Yeah.
All the time. Every show I done did out here, it was every LA show I do, bro. Crazy. Like I feel like I'm in Brooklyn.
We fuck with you.
Wow.
I'm serious, bro.
That's a
Every
great
time
statement.
I never had a bad show in the West Coast, on the West Coast. And a lot of guys from the East Coast don't always get that love over here.
Yeah,
True.
that's
That's just facts. And it's vice versa. A lot of West Coast players don't get love on the East Coast.
Why is that, man? I
you
guess
know, this
'cause
has
it's
been a thing for
there's
years,
been a thing
bro.
for years.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's
the
been a-
sounds too. Like,
Yeah, it's two
I know
different sounds.
YG
You
had a
can't
hard time
adapt.
getting
Yeah.
airplay in New York.
Yeah, you can't adapt
Kendrick.
sometimes, you know.
But then Kendrick, I mean, I don't think he had a tough time getting on. But yeah, like even Kendrick, YG, we've
Yeah.
had our, our
yeah,
troubles
that's just
getting on.
normal. You know, that's normal love. But
I do believe though we support East Coast artists more than y'all support West Coast artists here.
yeah,
here
that
in
probably is a
California.
little true.
Why do you think that is?
First of all, everybody know New York is like cocky. You know what I mean? We stuck in our ways.
Y'all cocky.
Yeah, we cocky.
Cocky.
I mean, come on. How could y'all blame us, man?
Nah, but y'all man,
Settle
some shit
down.
out there.
Settle down.
Everybody calm down. All right, are we good, everybody?
Yeah.
We good?
I'm from Brooklyn, man. It's in our bones. It's in our spirits, man. But nah, that's true, though. I could say that, you know, LA a little more nicer. They give us a little more love.
Yeah. Can you sound like an LA person?
Yo, yeah, that'd be
Do you have
pretty
a
Yo,
LA
we
accent?
be trying, right? We be trying.
Give
We
it a
trying
shot,
to
girl.
go.
Go.
Please give it a
Go,
shot.
go,
We
go,
will
go.
not be offended.
No.
And if you get offended,
It's
fuck
all
you.
You can
good.
go with the classic Valley white girl. You can go with the Chola or Cholo.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Or the
Yo,
hipster.
they be like, yo.
Do it. Do it.
They be like, they be like, hey yo, essay. Hey yo, my friend. I don't know. I know that, and then I know they be like, hey you mark ass nigga. Like you don't want no smoke over here. Like that's how they be talking. That's how they
Hey,
talk.
dispenser, homie. I don't mean no disrespect, homie.
Yeah, you sound just like I can't do it like that, bro.
No disrespect.
Bad? Okay.
But I love it. I think it's so cool. Like
Yo, if you love it, you have to follow Food's Gone Wild.
Fool's gone wild.
Food's Gone
What's that?
Wild. It's an IG account. You gotta follow
Oh,
it. It's
word?
a vibe.
It's
Yeah.
like the
Fool's
West
gone
Coast
wild?
World Star hip hop.
Yeah.
okay,
For
okay.
Latinos,
Yeah.
you feel me? We finally got our
Wow.
own, you feel me? Facts.
Facts.
We trying to come up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're on our
We're
way.
not only consumers.
You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah,
like,
let 'em
I
know.
feel like within
Fuck
the
outta
next 2 years, there's gonna be like pretty big Latino artists inside of Cardi, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Are you
got
talking
the
about
whole-
like Mexican
I
artists?
mean, you got
'Cause
the whole
there's-
Spanish wave going on.
you
know
have
what
the
I'm saying?
Afro
Yeah.
Latinos. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the hip hop game, within the next 2 years, you're gonna see a lot more.
Yeah, a lot of
Latinos.
you notice DJ Khaled, a lot of other people are bringing the Latino
Spanish
wave,
vibe, yeah.
with the hip hop. Like you're hearing it in the song. What's the song with Khaled?
You stay. Yeah.
You
You
stay.
stay.
Like that was a good. You know, that's like a way to bring it in. It's
Yeah.
like, let's-
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
very
that's
smart,
genius.
right?
On
Absolutely.
the project though, what can we expect production wise? Like any dance hall vibes, anything out of the park?
No, I didn't really jump too far out of like
Production wise.
like into like trying to go into like another genre sound yet because it's the first album and I really wanted to just give on me. I feel like I'm gonna bring that in more. I kind of saved that for the sophomore album to give them like a different aspect of things like dance hall,
Yeah.
like the reggae vibe or whatever, and like Spanish music. Cause I can do it all. Don't play.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Dope.
But on this album,
When you nice, you nice.
this album I try to keep it, just more about me and what I've been through and emotion wise and just every vibe. But don't get me wrong, when you hear the album, it's not strictly like the all day bars. Like, cause to me, an album ain't supposed to be just about one specific topic. Like it's
right.
supposed to be about everything you
Everything,
go through, you witness emotions, everything. So it's all over the place. It's very versatile.
That's good,
Like
though.
no
That's
song
good.
sounds like any song. Like none. Literally every
Right.
song sounds
That
different.
speaks to the attention span that we all have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's great to jump around.
Right,
because
absolutely.
This is the world
and
we live
that's
in.
me. Like I'm bipolar. Like I have a whole bunch of moods, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all over the place. I don't stay one way. Like I could literally be mad and then like 5 minutes later I'm good. You know what I mean? And that's and when it comes to
That's okay.
music, I'm the
gonna
same
feel
way.
that.
Yeah, I
Just
hear
describing
a beat and I'll be happy on this beat and I hear this beat and I won't feel too. So I'll have those moods on the record.
Bipolar, are you on medication for it?
No, I don't mean like
She meant in her.
I mean, like-
I don't
like-
think she's
You
medically.
Self-diagnosed?
like people
Dr.
just like
Young
a,
M.A. is with us
no
here,
no
Real
disrespect to
92.3.
nobody that's diagnosed.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely,
really
yes.
don't believe in like the diagnose of telling somebody because they have
We
mood
don't.
swings. Yeah, I don't believe in that, bro. Like I just feel like how can somebody diagnose your mood swings, bro? Like we're human beings. We have anxiety. We go through life. We witness things. It affects us. I don't feel like a medicine or nothing. Like I used to be on depression pills, like back in like 2012.
What were you on? Can I ask?
Yes, I was on Zoloft.
Oof.
The first one I was on was it started with a P.
Prozac?
Was it Prozac? Nah, it's another one. I can't remember.
I don't know anything
And
about
then it was Zoloft, and it just I didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It turns you into a different person.
Yeah, it do. It really numbs you
Scary
and stuff
stuff.
like that. And I just went cold turkey. They say you're not supposed to, but I'm like, hell, I'm not taking this shit no more,
Good.
bro. And
Weed
since
helps.
then, yeah, coping, weed,
CBD, right?
yeah,
Music.
Music.
and staying busy.
Yeah.
busy.
Literally staying busy
Mm-hmm.
and talking about it. Sometimes you gotta cry it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
There
gotta
you go.
party. You know what I mean? You gotta go through.
Party.
Yeah, I feel like a pills. Yeah, man. So I'm just that type of person, man. I try not to let society.
Sure. I will
stamp
say
me.
this. I am on something. I am on medication, and I'm very thankful for it.
Wow.
I did research on it.
As you should, right?
You can hit me on the gram if you want to know what it is. But I'm very grateful for it. I'm not sure how long I'll be on it.
Right.
But I am very happy that I am because
Okay.
it has
It had
changed
you.
things.
Okay.
It's
See, and some
black
people
white,
it may
Only
help,
world.
and me
Everyone's
it didn't.
different,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Me it didn't. I'm more of a, I'm more of a self healing type person. Like if I feel like I'm,
Oh, you're mentally strong, man.
yeah, man. Like I
That's
feel like
you.
if I feel like I'm gaining too much weight, I would be in that gym
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
fast. Like I would
So you
not allow
self-check,
myself.
you
Yes,
self-check.
I self check.
That's
I've been
good.
like that
Pep talks
almost my
to
whole life,
yourself,
yeah.
You have
always.
uncles and aunts that would check you when you were little. Is that where that comes from? I'm also
nah,
in
not
therapy,
really.
so this is where these questions are coming from.
Nah. Only mommy was able to check me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bet.
Pops wasn't around. So it was only mommy. Mommy was like, "Listen, nobody can tell my children nothing.
Yeah.
I'm raising these ones." So none of that. Yeah, it's my.
Yo, you feel like yelling at other people's kids though when you see them acting crazy?
Oh yeah.
Me too. At Costco, I saw a kid the other day. I was like, ooh,
Man,
my
all the
hands
time.
started
Yeah.
shaking.
Did
All
you
the
give him the
time.
look or what'd you do?
I just moved on because I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But this kid was like, yo,
Wildin'.
like he was the parent.
Oh,
Damn.
hell no.
Damn.
It's like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Yo,
I
so-
don't even let my dog get away with that.
Okay, back to the album. Are there any features on the album?
I got this young artist right here. This young man, his name is Max YB.
Max YB, what
He's
up?
also part of the team as well. And this other guy too. His name is really Bay. You know what I mean? But I ain't want a bunch of features on my album, man. That's like I said, this one, first hand coming, man. It's all MA, man. You know what I mean? And when we get into that next project, then I step into that lane. You know what I mean? Like I'm saving. I don't want to jump out the window so fast with that.
Yep.
Because I
You
don't
know
need
what I'm
nobody
thinking?
feeling like they carrying my album neither. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't need it to look like, oh, because she had this feature or that feature. That's the only reason. I gotta see what I could do by myself, man.
That's right. That's right. You got to see what you could do without a Drake verse. You feel me?
Yeah, hello. I like how you slid that.
Totally understand that. I totally understand that. This is a boxing match, and you are walking out right now, and you are the favorite. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're going to see how these rounds go.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
Young M.A., man, her story, Friday, September 27th.
Yes, sir.
Takashi's on stand right now, telling on everybody. Are you worried he's
Everybody.
going to say your name? I mean, he has said my name at this point.
Yo.
God bless.
Yeah,
He aired out
My
his
man
kindergarten.
Wiley, is that
Yeah.
Aries for you?
Yo. Oh, yeah.
He's not an Takashi ain't an
That's
Arab.
regular.
We got look at his name.
Yo, I'm damn,
He telling on everybody, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy, man.
Don't you wish he wasn't from New York? Like, damn, man, how come he couldn't be a
Oh,
California
hell
dude?
no. I ain't looking at it like that. I know my city thorough. You just sometimes we all got somebody in
Everywhere,
our city.
everywhere. There's,
Yeah. So I'm just watching it like y'all.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
know,
shaking my
man.
head like, damn, man.
I'm like,
But-
who is next, man? This is a
No
game
one's
show.
safe.
I might not be in town on Monday, primo.
No, I mean, man, I'm with Joel Santana for 500.
Yo, I just saw something on the internet had me crying. They said, he was gonna say that Tommy killed Angela.
Oh, God.
Son, I said, what is wrong with the
The internet
internet?
don't sleep. The internet
They
don't
don't
sleep. They'll
sleep,
come at
bro.
you. You could be in your deathbed and the internet will come to you and at you. You feel
Yo,
me?
They will clown you on your way
Man,
out.
that's crazy.
that's what I said,
Yeah.
man. But I can't believe it's public like this, though. Like, it's like they just let everything out on Twitter like that, like everything that's going on in the court.
And then audio leaked as well of his
Yeah.
testimony
Yeah, what
and
is
stuff
this
like that. His
about?
voice shaking.
A movie
little
coming.
bit. Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
everyone knows. And listen,
strange.
that's not necessarily the safest thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I was kind of like. Fuck all the extra shit, the jokes and stuff. But
Yeah.
is in reality, is this even allowed?
Yeah, I just feel bad because this puts his daughter and his mom and
His family.
everyone else
Yeah.
who he loves, his family, in like some serious danger.
Hey man, hey,
You know, that's why you
Pray.
got to keep your nose clean, man, and work and get
that's
to it.
That's
And don't
it.
be a troll.
That's it.
Don't be a troll.
I mean, trolling is kind of fun though. It is kind
It's
of
fun, but there's a certain line you just
could troll,
you
you
don't
just can't-
cross.
You just can't do.
You can't be doing shit. You say, yeah, I
Get in
get it.
trouble for, you know.
that you can't come back from. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Yo, Her Story, Friday, September 27th. This sounds like this is going to be a historic album, a major album. Congratulations.
Thank you,
young
man. Thank
we
you.
appreciate the time too.
Thank you for having me, man. Y'all know it's always love on this side.
Straight up, man.
Straight
And you in LA, welcome home. Real 92.3.
That's right.
Let's get it
Straight
already.
up, man. Let's go. Her Story, Friday,
Her
September
Story.
27th.
Woo.
Let's get it, man. Cruise Show, Real 92.3.
Gang, gang.